Yeah, welcome back to Triumph of the Patriot. In the last chapter, Patrick P. Patriot lost his gun. He failed to stop the riots, but he also learned how to deal with penises. And then at the end, we learned that Obamina Stalinette Ping is going to run for President of the United States. So let's hop right into the next chapter, Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Rigged and Stolen. Patrick P. Patriot and his friends, the black guy, the gay guy, and the woman, sat in Patrick P. Patriot's apartment. The woman explained with her weak voice what had happened at the riot after Patrick P. Patriot fell unconscious. The gay guy was knocked out by one of the effeminate men in women's clothes and then got arrested by the police. The woman got swarmed by some pink-haired feminists. Luckily, the woman was very versed in martial arts and self-defense, so she was capable to fight herself through the feminist mob and escape. The black guy got out there because he was black. The woke mob, of course, did not dare to fight against the black guy because they did not want to be racist. The police also couldn't arrest the black guy because they did not want to seem racist either. The gay guy would also not have gotten arrested, but the police didn't know that the gay guy was gay, even though the gay guy always looked very gaily. Patrick P. Patriot was very upset that their attempt to stop the riots without guns failed so miserably. He knew that fighting without guns would end in a disaster. Patrick P. Patriot knew that he should not have listened to that stupid woman. Such a mistake should never happen again. Why did he listen to that stupid woman? He knew that the woman was stupid. She was a woman after all. Listening to women, which are stupid, is stupid. He knew that. Yet he didn't listen to himself, but he listened to that stupid woman. Never listen to stupid women because they're stupid, Patrick P. Patriot thought. I can teach you all to use martial arts, the stupid woman stupidly said. Then the next time we will win against the woke Antifa mob. Patrick P. Patriot looked at her dumbfounded. Did that stupid woman stupidly think women's martial arts had any value for a big, strong, manly man like Patrick P. Patriot? Even though the woman was his friend, he hated her almost as much as he hated Obamina Stalinette Ping, the fascistic, communistic presidential candidate of the Marxist-Stalinist Democrats. So he finally decided that from now on, he would ignore that stupid woman for all eternity. We need our guns back, Patrick P. Patriot said with his typical manly voice. I can get us guns, the black guy said with a very deep and manly voice, although not as deep and as manly as Patrick P. Patriot's voice. No, I don't want just any gun. I want my gun back. I need my gun. My gun is the only thing that can stop these riots. My gun is the only thing that can save America, Patrick P. Patriot said with clear determination. So they crafted a plan. They needed to be quick, because tomorrow was already the day of the election for the President of the United States of America. America was on the brink of destruction because the leftist satanic Democrats had anointed Obamina Stalinette Ping as their candidate. Not a single person in America liked her. She was crazy, insane, a lunatic, who thought that men are women and women are men, that dogs are cats and birds are fish, that immigrants are people and Muslims are humans. But worst of all, she believed that America wasn't great. Because of all of this idiocy, she was polling at 0%. But that didn't mean the election was over. Because everyone knew that the evil communist Democrats had a secret plan to steal the election, and the only one that could prevent that evil plan from succeeding was Patrick P. Patriot and his gun. After the patriotic friends had crafted their plan, they went through it one more time before they went to bed. The patriotic friends needed to sneak through all of the riots to the police station, break into the police station, and get Patrick P. Patriot's gun out of there. Then with his gun, he could stop all of the riots and protect America. Then the people could go out safely to the polling stations and not vote for Obamina Stalinette Ping and therefore protect America from Nazi communism. However, should they fail to get Patrick P. Patriot's gun, he would not be able to stop the riots. The American people could not go out safely to the polling stations. They would stay at home and vote by mail, which would give the fascist Leninist Democrats the opportunity to rig the election in favor of Oberminer Stalinette Ping. America would fall into atheistic woke transgender gay Satanism and get destroyed by the socialist Chinese feminist propaganda ideology indoctrination, Muslim. The stakes were high, and the Patriots knew that they had to rest now, for the great day tomorrow on which the fate of America would be decided. Patrick P. Patriot fell asleep. He dreamt of a wall of penises again, and again there was a dark and shadowy figure hiding behind that wall. But this time, he was prepared. Thanks to the help of the gay guy, he now knew what he had to do with all of the penises in his dream. His mind was completely clear, and he was no longer afraid. He was still slightly disgusted after all, he was still very straight and very manly, but he now knew how to overcome his disgust. He grabbed one of the penises with his right hand, one with his left hand. He grabbed one with his toes on his right foot, one with his toes on his left foot, and started stroking, 4 at a time. One he put in his mouth. Whilst servicing 5 penises at a time, he realized that he had another body part left that could also service a penis, and used that one as well. When he had finished servicing one of them, it disappeared in thin air, and he immediately grabbed the next one. This continued until slowly the cloud of penises cleared, and he was now capable of seeing the face of the dark, shadowy figure. It was Donny the Donkey. Subconsciously, he had known it all along. He must have seen him on that night, but was not able to remember because of that vulgar penis graffiti which had clouded his mind. Donny the Donkey was the one that shot Strongo Manly Man. That bastard had killed him, and now Patrick P. Patriot knew. "That lip-tarred rat!" Patrick P. Patriot shouted when he awoke from his sleep. It was early in the morning. He felt that he had finally overcome his sexualization. The penis graffiti now no longer had power over him. Now he was the master, and the penises were his slaves. And additionally, he now knew what he had to do when he would meet Donny the Donkey again. He woke up his friends and they made themselves ready. They knew that they had to walk through the woke riot to the police station. Taking the truck was futile, the environmentalists in the rioting mob would have just toppled it. Using public transport was also out of the question, because that's what communists do. And using bikes was just too gay, so they had to walk. Although walking was dangerous as well. They needed to get to the police station without the woke mob noticing that they were patriotic Judeo-Christian manly man and a patriotic Judeo-Christian stupid woman. So they disguised themselves. The stupid woman dyed her hair blue on one side, green on the other side, and her hair tips became pink. The black guy wrote with a Sharpie on a white t-shirt, "My life matters," and put the t-shirt on. The gay guy reluctantly put on women's clothes, which triggered some PTSD, but he had himself under control. Patrick P. Patriot had the most difficulty to find a disguise to blend in, because he was white, straight, and a man. No matter what disguise he put on, it was always overshadowed by his whiteness, straightness, and manliness. So he decided to just write on a poster, "Pronouns of bad evil criminal kids matter," and went with that. Prepared like this, they could finally go outside. When they went down to the street, they walked right into a horde of woke zombies. They were still rioting. Not a single normal person was there. All the normal people stayed at home, even though it was an election day, because they were too afraid to go outside. And rightfully so, because the rioting mob consisted of everything that was not normal. Gay, lesbian, bisexuals, liberal leftist communists, non-binary transgender fluids, satanic Muslim atheists, Mexican Chinese Arabs, brown black Asian immigrants, woke SJW feminist foreigners, effeminate cross-dressing drag queens, and even some Indian Indians. It was an army which not even the demonic forces of Satan's legions themselves could have matched in ugliness and in blasphemy. The eternal agony of hellfire itself could not have been worse than the view of this affront to God and everything that was Judeo-Christian, which Patrick P. Patriot and his friends had to witness. Police was nowhere to be found, and the rioters just rioted freely. They rioted so hard. They kept rioting and rioting without any intention of ever stopping. In all of this insanity, Patrick P. Patriot saw right through the facade of all of this. Even though these woke communists celebrated diversity, they had no diversity of thought. All of the individuals in this woke mob were just part of a monotonous, ideologically synchronized, brainwashed crowd. These people agreed on everything and would just cancel everyone who disagreed with them. They all hated America, hated whiteness, hated straightness, hated Judeo-Christianity. There was no real diversity in this crowd. Real diversity was diversity of thought, which is what Patrick P. Patriot, his friends, and all other patriots in this country believed in and lived every day. Some patriots liked America. Some patriots loved America. Some respected America. Some appreciated America. And some patriots even worshipped America. And even though the patriots had such diverging opinions on America, they could respectfully disagree without canceling each other. Something that could never happen in this woke zombie mob. Patrick P. Patriot now felt more encouraged than ever to stop the riots. He and his friends felt strong urges to punch every single one of the rioters, but they had to suppress those urges. Thus far, they blended in very well with the woke zombie mob. The only one that had problems was Patrick P. Patriot. He was suspiciously very white, very straight, and very manly. Whenever one of the woke zombies recognized his white, straight manliness, he immediately held his poster with the slogan, "Pronouns of bad, evil, criminal kids matter," into the direction of the woke zombie. When the woke zombie had read that message, it diverged its attention from Patrick P. Patriot and continued rioting. The poster worked almost too well. He used it like a magical shield that protected him from the woke zombie's attention, like a crucifix protected someone from vampires. That way, the patriotic friends walked slowly through the riots until they finally arrived at the police station. "You stay outside. I have to do this alone," Patrick P. Patriot told his friends. "Should I go with you?" the stupid woman asked. Patrick P. Patriot ignored her and walked in alone. The station was completely empty. The leftists had finally cancelled the police. Patrick P. Patriot walked up the stairs to the police chief's office. He expected his gun to be there. When he arrived at the chief's office, he saw through the window that someone was sitting at the police chief's desk. It wasn't the chief though. It was Donnie the Donkey, who was the only one left in the entire police station. Through the window, Patrick P. Patriot saw how Donnie the Donkey was holding and caressing Patrick P. Patriot's gun. He felt the urge to walk into the office and immediately rip Donnie the Donkey's head off his shoulders, but he had himself under control. He calmly walked in and confronted the lip-tart rat, that bastard, the one that had killed Stronko Manly Man. "Hello, Donnie the Donkey," Patrick P. Patriot said. "Enjoying my gun?"
"Oh, you are finally here! Yes, she is a beauty, isn't she?"
Donnie the Donkey said with his usual effeminate voice. He was caressing the gun very gently. "I know what you did, Donnie the Donkey. I know that you were there on that night Stronko Manly Man died. I know that you were the one that shot him, that killed him. You fiendish evildoer, you are a bad apple. Even though you are a police officer, you had no authority to kill him. He was a good, patriotic, Judeo-Christian patriot."
"Oh, Patrick P. Patriot. Are you telling me that there might be some problem with systemic police violence? That I can get away with shooting innocent people because I'm a police officer? That police brutality is running rampant and innocent people have to suffer? That the police would rather protect their own than protect innocent citizens? that we need change? Because if you tell me that, I have to tell you that you sound like a total lipcock.
No, I'm just saying that you are a bad apple, and we need to throw you into the garbage. You are a fiendish evildoer. We don't need change. We just need to get rid of you.
Oh, Patrick P. Patriot. You want to get rid of the last police officer that is left? Do you want to defund me? Abolish me? Cancel me? Who is standing between order and chaos, Patrick P. Patriot? It is the thin blue line. Am I right?
Patrick P. Patriot could not argue with that logic. But still, even though Donny the Donkey was authority now, he was also the one that shot and killed the man Patrick P. Patriot had loved most in this world. His loyalty towards Stronko Manly Man overpowered all of his moral principles, all of his respect for authority, all of his respect for the police. Put my gun down. Let us solve this like real manly men, Patrick P. Patriot said, very manly.
Oh, Patrick P. Patriot. You don't understand anything. Yes, you might be very big and strong, very straight, very manly, very patriotic, and very Judeo-Christian. But you are also a great fool. I was there on that night. That is true. You saw me right in front of the penis graffiti, and I saw you lying on the ground like the worm that you are. But I was not there to kill anyone, just to have an eye on you, because you are dangerous. I did not kill Stronko Manly Man. That was you! You shot him dead when you stumbled over the seesaw. It was an accident, but you killed him.
No, this was not true. Patrick P. Patriot did not believe a single word Donny the Donkey said. Ha! Good joke, Donny. You are a fiendish liar. No one believes you.
Unfortunately, I am not. You know it's true. You always knew. We analyzed the bullet Stronko Manly Man was shot with. Look at the forensic evidence. It was a bullet shot with your gun.
Donny the Donkey gave Patrick P. Patriot a stack of papers on which all the evidence was outlined about the bullet and his gun. Patrick P. Patriot looked at the evidence and saw that Donny the Donkey was right. Patrick P. Patriot was devastated. He raised his arms into the air. No! Patrick P. Patriot shouted, very manly but devastated. The revelation broke him. All the strength suddenly left his big, manly body, and he fell to his knees. For the second time in his entire life, a teardrop ran down his face. He was the bastard that killed Stronko Manly Man, the man who he had loved like a second father.
I will not arrest you, Patrick P. Patriot. You should live in freedom with that knowledge. So go home now. Go home and live in suffering for eternity, because now you know what you did. Ha 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 ha!
Donny the Donkey joyfully said with his usual effeminate voice. Patrick P. Patriot had difficulty to breathe. He crawled out of the office down the stairs. He had no strength to get up, but even if he had the strength, he felt that he didn't deserve to stand up straight anyway. Crawling on the ground was appropriate for someone like him, a murderer that shot and killed an innocent patriotic patriot. Reaching the outside, he found his friends. "Bring me home," Patrick P. Patriot said with an unusually weak and not very manly voice. "What happened? Are you hurt?" The stupid woman, being very emotional and concerned like women usually are, asked. "Just bring me home." The riots were still going on, and there was no one to stop them. No police, no patriotic militias, no Patrick P. Patriot or Stronko Manly Man. The American people stayed at home and voted by mail. The Stalinist radical satanic Democrats rigged the election, and it was announced that Obamina Stalinette Ping would be the next president of the United States of America. Oh, fuck me, sorry. Oh. Patrick P. Patriot shot Stronko Manly Man. Oh my god. I have also difficulty to breathe now. Wow, that was my favorite chapter thus far. Even though everything went down the toilet. Oh my god, this was dramatic. Thanks for listening. Let's hope that everything will be good in the end. Goodbye. Yeah, hello and welcome back to Triumph of the Patriots. Fangt schon mal gut an. That libtard rat. That libtard rat. Patrick P. Patriot. Patrick P. Patriot. America would fall into atheistic, woke, transgender, gay Ich kann... Oh Gott.